Hey Cancer, welcome to your reading. We're about to get into it today. This is just to find out what the Cancers need to know right now in this energy. If this resonates with you, please make sure to like and subscribe so that way you can get your next video. I do just want to let you guys know that this is a pre-recorded, pre-shuffled reading, okay guys? So I've already shuffled, and in the background you'll see me doing diamond art. That's what I like to do in the meantime. But I've already pre-pulled the cards and I will show them to you guys so that way you guys can get a feel and kind of like, see everything that's pulled out, okay? And once again, if it resonates, make sure you like so that way you can get your energy in here while we have a few subscribers and it's just us for right now as we connect to the collective, okay? In the background, if you guys are wondering, this is sacral chakra healing music because that's what I was guided to play today behind my readings. They were just like, hey, this is what your collective needs at this time, and I obeyed because that's what I'm supposed to do. All right, Cancer, so let's go ahead and get into it because I'm already got in you guys' energy and I've been channeling for you guys for a minute while I had to go a little peaceful and get my next color. The letter that could be significant for the Cancer today is the letter N, like no, or like noggin. Dude, I don't know why I'm thinking of Nemo. Oh, Nemo, and for Nemo. Okay, so that could be significant whether you just watch that movie. Well, take it if it resonates. You guys know what that means for you, okay? Now, anyway, let's get into it for our Cancers and let's show what we have for you. The first thing that we got was new beginnings. I love that. So new beginnings for our Cancers immediately coming out straight out the bat. Then we also have overwhelm and overflow and plenty. Okay. The next thing that came out for our Cancers is going to be the vanishing mirror, where we talk about the ego and sublimation. And the last thing that we have here is 28, which is going to be hollow bone or teachability. Now it's so funny, Cancer, because when I got into your energy, immediately I knew that you guys were no longer happy with whatever career that you guys had chose. I felt like you guys were in the middle of trying to figure out, first of all, I feel like someone here is confused about location. So someone here could really be thinking about where they want to be located. But then outside of location, because that's not the message right now, we're talking about somebody here who's trying to figure out their career and what they want to spend their time and what they want to invest in. I love the fact that the biggest angel guidance that's going to be for the overstanding message of you guys reading today, Cancer, is going to be to work through your fears. And even when I'm talking to you about this indecision that you're facing, I think you're realizing that you're working through a few fears right now, because someone here could be adjusting to just being on their own and making decisions for themselves. Someone here could have been really loving for their family and always thinking about what others needed before themselves. And I feel like someone here is really learning that, it's about me. Now I'm hearing that song by Beyonce, a bugaboo, so what? You thought I liked you. So what I'm understanding from that song is the fact that you thought that these people that you were keeping around in your life and doing all that stuff for was really helping you, but then you realize that it's actually a little bit of a burden when you have to think about making these decisions for these people. I feel like in the future, Cancer, you're becoming way more guarded when it comes to who you allow into your life and what it is that you're going to be accepting, which is a great place to be, personally, right? I saw that orb just pass by. So we also have here something about ego, but it's not ego where they're saying Cancer is being big-headed. I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer who might have a bit of imposter syndrome. Yes, you really are that incredible. Yes, you really made it through that last storm. Yes, people really love you and they want to be around you. You really do offer a lot to others, and I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer who really doesn't recognize their worth completely 100%. It'd be okay, yeah, I know I'm beautiful, I know you love me, but then why? How dare you ask why do people love you, or how long they're gonna stay around, or what are they here for? Well, yeah, you should ask yourself what they're here for, but you shouldn't be questioning why people are around you, Cancer. I feel like you're somebody who heals people off of your energy alone. I feel like people enjoy your spirit. I feel like something about when you're smiling, when you're happy, when you're just on this adventurous go-to spirit, people heal around you like that. But also, these people are like, could be people that you love. They could be like family, you know. These are people that you've known for a while. So it's like when you get around them, it's kind of like the energy of like, hey, like, I'm down to do whatever you want to do. And you forget, Cancer, that you already have your own mission, and like you like to do all your own things. And sometimes people want to join you on your missions. Okay. So Cancer, I feel like some of you guys might be considering moving. It could be like from like east to west or west to east. It could be like a dramatic move. I don't feel like it's something like small. I'm hearing like over the pond. So is somebody thinking about traveling to another country for a little bit? Ooh, okay. Okay, I see you. Cancer, you guys are really trying to think about you at this time, and I think that's what Spirit really wants to just remind you, is to work through those fears of thinking that if you're not there, something else is going to go wrong, or something's going to crash, or people are going to have havoc, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Cancer, just like really let it go. All right, so let's see. What else do Cancers need to know in this full moon energy? Because obviously it's all about releasal, but new goals as well. So when I asked them for that for you, I got the Four of Swords first, and the Four of Swords was just kind of saying like these are like your most inner thoughts, but I also feel like this is somebody else who's thinking about you in this energy, because they've seen you walk away, they've seen you move and do your own thing, and I feel like this person might be waiting for you to come back to them. But Cancer, let's take it out of that other person really quick and just talk about you, and you like trying to figure out what is like, I feel like somebody's here trying to access their Akashic records, where it's like you want to know what is the best thing for your emotional fulfillment. I feel like someone here is really looking forward to pleasing your soul. And if this is another partner, this person is in your energy. They're like missing the heck out of your energy. They're missing the fun times. They're missing your jokes. They miss that you would text them. Someone here might have had a cat. This person's thinking about all the things that they should have said to you and done for you. And I feel like the only reason, though, Cancer, this person is even thinking about you is because they can feel that you're pulling your energy away. So it's like they're wanting to keep the energetic cord between you guys really close. And I feel like you, Cancer, are trying to end it. I feel like you just like had enough. And that's that bugaboo energy again, because you just realized that this person, I don't feel like they were changing. Okay, Cancer, and that's okay when you realize stuff like that. You're like, okay, you know what? I thought I could do this. I really was committed in the beginning, but now I'm looking at it, and 2 + 2 is not equaling 4 right now. It's really giving me like 22, and I'm being divinely guided to move on. Okay, Cancer, you a little feisty. I feel like someone here also might have had like this fear of like abandonment, or like maybe in your childhood you only had like one person who you could really, really depend on. So like being open to other people is kind of like touch and go for you. I feel like you're very loving, but it's like you love people, but it's like more so like in a servant type of way. And I feel like as you continue to gain back your own power for yourself, Cancer, it's gonna be like transformative for you. And the people who used to be able to walk all over you are really gonna not know how to recognize you right now, because I don't feel like you about to be playing this with them no more, Cancer. I love that, because how can I... Wow, I'm like channeling a lot of songs right now. So I really love the fact that I had this music playing in the background, because it's really allowing me to like understand that, you know, Cancer, right now, this is like a you thing. I was wondering why the Hermit hadn't showed up, but obviously I'm not shuffling anymore. So it's just interesting because I'm seeing it in my head. You guys know that I'm like an intuitive reader as well. So that's just how that works. But Cancer, I can see that you're just being like a hermit. I see that you're trying to figure out your next best move. This could be a move, or it could be like your career, like trying to decide on a career or where you're moving to. I feel like you have different people tugging at you, giving you different options, and they all sound great, but I feel like, Cancer, you're just wanting to do the most thing that keeps you to yourself and at the most inner peace. I don't feel like I'm talking to a Cancer right now who wants to like do too much. It's kind of just like, hey, if it's for me, it'll come to me. I love that you're just sitting in your attracting energy. You're not chasing anything, and I feel like that's why the good things that you are putting out into the universe are about to come back to you. I feel like also something about talking about aliens is like interesting right now, because I don't know why that's in my mind right now. Like I just want to talk about stuff that like are extraterrestrial. So Cancer, you could definitely be in this like moment of just being really in a creative space. If you're a writer, definitely write. If you're someone who has some type of creative art form, it is definitely being recommended for you in this time to get through this like super full moon energy where everybody's like super ignitive and everybody's super like at their most highest like length. This is your time to express yourself and really figure out what is within yourself, Cancer, because I feel like that's just what I'm being guided to tell you right now in this channel. Anyway, seriously, I love this energy for you, Cancer, because it's just showing me that Spirit is working with you, period. And as long as you continue to like get up every single day, keep your schedule, because being on your schedule is very important. Something here about eating healthy is also important for you at this time, Cancer. Drinking water can be also very, very, very important for you right now, and being around bodies of water. But that's healthy for a water sign anyways, to be able to ground in your own element, right? But I feel like right now with all this energy swarming around you, you're just doing so much of releasing and letting go of like this whole imposter syndrome thing that you have going on. I can definitely see that you're going to be expanding yourself, especially within the next 6 months. You're going to see a lot of progress. So if you are deciding on whether you should do something or not, maybe just put yourself on a timeline. Like, why does everything have to be so permanent? And I feel like that's why you freak out about like a lot of the ideas that you have, because everything seems so permanent. But just tell yourself it's for right now, okay? And you'll find yourself very, very pleased with where you end up, Cancer, for real, for real. And then what else? I'm going to tell y'all what your oracle guidance is, and then I'm going to go ahead and close out for this message for you guys. And you guys make sure and like and subscribe if it does benefit you, and if you did feel like this something was for you. And I don't want you guys to ever force it, right? We can always find a reader that works for us. That's the way that Spirit works. When Spirit wants you to know something, they'll find anybody to tell you it, okay? So anyway, here we go. Cancer, once again, and Spirit wanted to bring this out to you even more once more, is that you and your loved ones are safe, because this decision that you make doesn't have to be for everybody else, right? The next thing that you have is it's time to release negativity, period. I don't know why I would have to repeat what that means. This is the negative thoughts that we were just talking about that you guys are honestly working through right now, and it's gonna take time, because nobody's like, the healing isn't linear, you know what I'm saying? Some days you have great days, some days you have random days, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you're going to be learning in the next few weeks here. And then what else we have here is that take time to breathe out. Somebody here definitely continues to relax. You definitely need to be around water. You definitely need to be healing, need to have moments to yourself, need to have a moment where you're not thinking about who you're pleasing or who you're taking care of, but just getting your feet in that water and just thinking. I feel like spiritual baths and cleansing could be very important for you during this time, because of the fact that like it could be like just the negative, it's not even negative, it's just the people, the energy of the people that you love in your ear, like stopping you from making whatever decision this is that you want to make so heavily. Just make sure you have a moment to block it out, so that way you can figure out where you can go without anybody paying anything for you, or you know what I'm saying, like making you feel like as if you're gonna owe anybody anything, because I feel like that could be significant here also, Cancer. But anyway, work through your fears. If it's a money thing, then Spirit is saying that you definitely have the time to save for it. Ooh, Cancer, you going on a trip? You better comment on this video and let me know where that trip is, because I'm excited to hear all about it. All right, until next time, while we break this matrix, y'all, peace.